Nice. Pinus strobus, or eastern white pine, is native to the eastern half of the United States. These trees typically live 200 to 300 years, with some notable specimens making it all the way up to around 500 years. And these trees can get big, up to about 200 feet tall. Although eastern white pines are well known for their use as lumber wood, the leaves, the needles of the eastern white pine, have many uses as well, starting off with being able to positively identify this tree. The needles come in these little bundles, and almost all of the bundles on eastern white pine will have 5 needles per bundle. I can also think of 5 uses for these needles. One use is as a tea that is rich in vitamin C. These needles have more vitamin C than lemons or oranges do. To make the tea, I like to take fresh needles, grind them up, and add them to boiling water. Ooh, it reminds me of matcha. Yeah, if you like matcha tea, you'll definitely like this. It's like a freshly mowed lawn. These needles can be used for basket making. They can be fermented to make a natural soda. You can make a natural house cleaner out of these needles by simply breaking up the needles, putting them in a jar with some white vinegar, letting it set for a few days, straining it out, and transferring it into a spray bottle. You can also make incense out of the fresh needles. Here's how I did it. First, I snip the needles and some of the flexible small twigs into very tiny pieces and add them to my mortar and pestle. Grind those up into a paste. Once it starts sticking together on its own, then it is ready to mold into a cone. I use a icing tip. Stuff your pine needle mash into the tip tightly. You really want to get it packed in there. To release it from the tip, I just poke through the top hole and pop it out of there. Now you get a nice cone shape. Once it is dry, you can simply light the top and it smolders just like any regular cone incense does. The scent is exactly what you would expect it to be, woody and piney. If you are interested in discovering all the weird, wild, and wonderful ways you can use the plants that are growing near you, I wrote you a book for that. It is called Ecopunk Foraging: How to Use Wild Plants for Food, Medicine, and Crafts by Melanie Weird. It is available on Amazon. And if you need that community support, we got you covered there too. Join the Ecopunk Foragers online community. It is free right now. It is a place where you can share photos, get help, and just nerd out about plants with your fellow plant nerds. We have a wonderful, diverse group of people there, people from total beginners to absolute geniuses when it comes to plants in all things foraging, herbal medicine, rebel gardening, everything that you want to know. I bet you can find help and support for on that community right now. We are just getting started and it's already so cool. If you want to get in on this, go ahead and drop me a comment and I will send you the link to join. We'll see you there.